Hi everyone. Hello everyone. So today I wanted to make a personal video talking about really what I want to achieve with this channel going forward, and hopefully this is helpful. So if you're interested or if you're new to this channel, you can find out what we're all about. So as some of you will know, who've been my subscribers quite a long time, for which I'm really grateful, I am a girl who is obsessed with hiking and everything outdoors within the UK. And I set up this channel, initially to record adventures and getting out into, the UK wilderness and enjoying the mountains and walking there. And what I've actually come to realise is that whilst it was great fun recording my adventures, what I really want to do is make walking and hiking just accessible to everybody. And I think, particularly when it's labelled hiking, it can be quite a daunting thing for people to just get outside and start walking and just get their body moving. And the reality is my life has changed a bit since I first set up the channel. I've now got two young children. They're both under the age of 4. And as a result, I cannot just escape to the mountains whenever I want to, which I would love to do. But the reality is I still love walking, and I want to try and encourage more people to get out walking wherever they may be on a regular basis, and whatever benchmark they might be starting from. And so, yeah, I am going to be doing a few walking challenges, and it's going to be challenging for me as well, because with the kids sometimes I don't feel like getting out, but whatever the weather, we're going to do it. And I'm hoping a few of you might want to join me. And why on earth am I doing this? So, well, firstly, I'm obviously not a physiotherapist or a sports scientist. I'm just a normal mum, an ex-lawyer, and just someone who's trying to keep healthy and sane. And I think walking is just this magic tonic that perhaps a lot of us don't really appreciate. So, I mean, there are so many health benefits of walking, and I've tried to make some videos on this channel about that, which are perhaps a bit more serious, but just cardiovascular, mental, immunity boosting, and strengthening your legs. There's just so many things about walking that are amazing. But for me, the thing I most want to convey with the whole channel is just the joy that walking can bring to your life. And if you're somebody who's been finding it really hard just to get your body moving again, perhaps you've not been active for a while, or maybe you've got small children like me, or maybe you're just intimidated by the gym scene, I want this channel to be for you. Walking's not complex. Anyone can do it. You don't need somebody to educate you on how to walk. But sometimes it's just the motivation. And I think if we can all encourage each other, then hopefully you'll be able to find your own joy. And the thing about walking is that it never stops giving. So, I've had genuinely, some of the best times in my life when I've been walking. My husband proposed when we were hiking through the Arctic Circle. I should probably do a video on that some other time. It was in Sweden on the Kungsleden Trail. Equally, I have made the most amazing memories over the years hiking with my dad, who, he likes walking and stuff, but he wouldn't necessarily have gone and asked me to go on those holidays with him. But I asked him to come with me, and we've just built some really lovely memories hiking together. And equally, I hiked the Camino with a very close friend of mine from law school. And the thing about hiking or walking, it doesn't need to be that you're going up a mountain, but just getting outside with a friend or with somebody you don't even know, but you're getting to know, is that it's a bit like, how do I explain this? I think nature is a really great leveler, and getting out into the fresh air has this way of making people just act in a way that's very true to themselves. And if you're walking along side by side, I find it's much easier to open up to people about things that might be going in your life, like to share fun as well. And there's always other people to bump into, things you learn along the way. And all of that combined with the endorphins of actually getting your body moving, and the fresh air, and the sunlight, and the better sleep, and just all of it just all ties in so perfectly to make walking just this massively, in my opinion, underrated exercise, like the best exercise for your body. I don't think, don't get me wrong, I used to be into triathlons, I used to love going to the gym, and I will still do lots of other sports and things, but walking is criminally underrated, and it is just such a joyful thing to do. So if you don't like exercise, perhaps don't think of walking as exercise. Walking might be your thing. You might get into it and you might just realise that it can also give you such mental clarity. I mean, there are results now saying that it can help prevent dementia, it can grow new brain neurons, it can be fantastic for creativity. I mean, it just has endless benefits. So yes, that is basically why I'm setting up the channel. I'm really hoping that I can motivate people to get out there and just believe in themselves, that they can do it. They can have a habit like this. One other thing I should just mention is that I know it's going to sound silly, because for someone who's always loved, getting outdoors, I also still get self-conscious. I live in a relatively big village in the UK, near London, and I still feel, even now, if I'm just going out for a walk, I don't have a dog, so if I'm just going out for a walk on my own, maybe people are looking at me, because it's something I do a lot. And, are the neighbours watching me through the windows? Not that they'd care, but, are other people seeing me and thinking I'm a bit weird just going around walking by myself? But the reality is, there is absolutely no reason to feel like that. Nobody cares. And if anybody does care, it will be because of their own insecurities, their own issues, thinking that they should be outside, thinking that they should be doing something. The other thing I wanted to touch on is that I think all humans have amazing bodies, and I think ever since I became a lawyer in the past, I was also really conscious of how sedentary our modern lifestyles have become, and walking is just so great for its ease of action, I suppose. That's the thing. So whatever your lifestyle, there are ways that you can fit walking into your day, and for it to be safe, and for it to be something that you enjoy and that you can pretty much do whatever you're doing. So I also think walking is a brilliant way to, for people who haven't been exercising, or just don't like exercising, perhaps have never exercised, to start moving their bodies. And also you can feel yourself getting fitter as you walk more and more. Walking for me has definitely opened up the world, which sounds ridiculous, but the things you can see can bring you so much joy if you're fit enough to do that. And I think walking is one of the primary, it's the primary way you can explore the world. I can't put it any better than that. So yeah, it's a bit of a long ramble from me today, and a bit different.